This is Gary from Southeast Texas, here to talk to you about fall tomatoes and how come fall tomatoes a lot of times will not ripen. These tomatoes here have been here for, a lot of these have been here 3 or 4 weeks, some of them longer than that. They're all small, they're not really developing. I haven't had any ripen yet. I had 2 that were bigger that I pulled for fried green tomatoes, which normally that's what my fall tomatoes turn out into is fried green tomatoes, because that way they just don't ripen. And the reason it is fruit for the most part has to have heat units. You have to have so many hours of heat units, and I think that's around 70 degrees, 75 degrees. I'm not sure which one. I didn't look it up right quick, but it has to have so many hours of those temperatures for them to ripen. If it don't get those hours, they just kind of sit there. And these sat there a lot longer. If it'd been in the spring, some of them have already been ripening. Now, the problem you get down here is it's so hot starting out. If you plant them early, I planted these, I think, coming to ground in the first mid to late July, and they did get hit by some fire ants and stuff that chewed them back and didn't grow real good. I'm going to buy another variety, but then whenever they did start blooming, a lot of the first blooms fell off. Well, that's when you get some of your heat units. I know they had that problem with cotton out in West Texas when I was working out there, that they were saying, and I believe it was August 15th, any cotton that bloomed after August 15th, from I think August 15th to August 20th, somewhere around in there, if it bloomed then, it had a 50% chance of making it before frost hit, and of being able to make the cotton. And you'll see the same thing sometime in corn. It'll be growing really good, and then once you get these cool temperatures, it kind of shuts down. And that's what the tomatoes have done. They've shut down, haven't grown well. That's how come you have to plant tomatoes early, because if you wait and plant them late and they start blooming in, October, they're probably not ever going to make it. And I still try. I'll try again next year. I'm going to plant a Florida 91. It's got a heat set gene in it, and hopefully I can set the fruit earlier so that I get more heat units and they go ahead and ripen. But I've had this problem before, and I'm having this problem again this year. It's turned off. It stayed really, really hot, and then once it got cool, it's been staying cool. And for people, up down south, that means it's been getting down in the 40s and 50s in the morning sometimes. And we did have a couple of days in the 30s. They just kind of shut down and stopped growing, and stopped ripening. So that's the problem that you have if you got any tomatoes out there. That's why they also won't be as sweet as they are in the summertime, because we're getting shorter days, which means shorter sunlight. So they're not getting as many hours of sun either. So it just doesn't make us, these tomatoes won't be near as sweet as tomatoes were in the spring. That's just the way it is. But just one of the things that you will run into with fall tomatoes. Thank you.